Hello everyone, welcome back. If you watched my last video, you'd see I'd finished all the channels. Well, obviously I've taken them off again and I've just put them in storage because we won't be using them for quite a while. And obviously I've got to issue 76 and it starts still working on the gallery, which is quite nice because I'm looking back to some of my old photos, and the last time I actually did anything on the gallery was the 27th of March. Yeah, so it's pretty much been looking at that for the last 6 months. So these are the parts that came with the issue this time. Nice like decorative support arms. And I also had to dig out the parts from issue 41. Like I say, they've just been in my drawer for the last 6 months, so yeah, it'd be nice to start using some of these parts and just cluttering up the space. I can imagine this video going to be over probably a 2-part, because I can imagine there's going to be quite a lot of work on the gallery. So yeah, like I say, I like trying to keep my videos less than 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So yeah, so I'm assuming I'll probably just do it over 2 videos. Because normally I'll just do the starboard side or the port side, record that, and then normally just do what the alternative side I haven't done just off camera, because it's pretty much a mirror image. But this time with the gallery, it's pretty much all one part, so it'll probably have 2 videos. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'll get Victory turned over and we'll make a start. I'm just going to get a start, man, getting all the parts I need. Just getting the ones that directional one for port and starboard. Okay, so I'll keep that over there. I'm just going to offer them up. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is obviously remove that we left in from previous issues. Probably the easiest, just to chop it with the razor saw. Offer the 2 parts up again. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of, well, not too bad, but it's going to need a bit of tapering and trimming. Okay, so he just has to glue them parts together first, so I'll just do that. So I'll just glue these 2 parts together first. Leave them to dry a second. I'll come back in a minute. Just while the glue's drying, obviously, I just printed out a picture. It's really useful. I had a trip to, like I say, I had a trip to Portsmouth about 6 weeks ago now. And all I do pretty much now is, obviously I must have took 1,000 photos from loads of different angles, so it's pretty much helped. So just printed that up. I can zoom into the part I'm working on, and you can get like, obviously, so I can use them coinciding with the plans. Just turn it on its side so you can see better. I'm just going to slightly remove some of this whale that was added previous issue. A bit tricky to get it off now. Probably would have been better just leave it off when we started. Yeah, so I've just removed the whale. So obviously I've got the first 2 pieces I glued together, and now I can put the 3rd piece in because it now slits under the whale, and I can glue that. So that's obviously, then I can add the cast in and marked position. So I'll just glue this one in position. if anybody's interested, I've just set up a Facebook page in obviously the same name as my YouTube channel. So like obviously if people want to come and have a look at that and obviously like it, I'll leave a link in the description. So obviously people come along and obviously hopefully post pictures of your own build on there, and I can take a look at that because it's fascinating in other people's builds as well as my own. I just slightly tapered the end of the whale because it was obviously a square block end and I thought it looked better if it was just tapered in. So obviously what we're doing now is obviously now it's going to mark the position on the decorative support arm. Obviously what we're doing now is obviously just taper this back so it kind of flows from the back of the gallery into these corners, it rounds into these corners. So I just brought the mini lathe down and I put the sanding head in. Thought I could use that for the obviously tapering of this part, but there's way too much material first, so I'm just going to cut this excess off back with a razor saw. Be a lot easier in a vise. Okay, so that's tapered that back quite a bit, so now I can just round it off slightly on the sanding machine. And that was literally, you've been sanding that by hand for an hour, and that's literally like 5 minutes. But the rest of it now is obviously you can kind of hand finish it. Okay, that's okay for the first one. I'll put it onto Victory and we'll see how we go. So before I bring Victory back down, I can just kind of offer up the pieces and take a little look how they're going to look for you, and offer it up to the ship. Yes, it's slightly going to need a little bit more tapering there, but I will actually wait till I put it on the ship this time just to see what it's like. But it's looking nice. Okay, so just brought Victory back down. I've obviously fitted the supports, just dry fitted them, not fitted them properly. That one's a really nice fit, which is on the port side, but the starboard one I know it probably needs some work, because one of these gallery sides is I think a little bit, when I first built it, I think probably one was taken that way a little bit, about 2 mil, but it's not an issue because all this needs sanding. So obviously when all this is sanded smooth, I can just kind of bring this in as one piece. It shows you on the instructions obviously that it needs some filler, so that's what I'll probably do. So I'll probably sand all this smooth, then maybe I'll make it back up with planks. All I'm going to do is just keep sanding until these square sections all just flow smooth into these sections of the stern. Okay, so I've just sanded all the rest of the stern that meets the gallery smooth, so it's got like a nice curve. So all I'm going to do now is obviously I'm going to glue into these support brackets. Just check the positions of the castings. Yeah, they're going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is let this glue dry and come back, and so I'm going to mix some filler and fill all this stern, make it all into one piece. Okay, so I'll just let all the gallery support arms dry for the last half an hour, and obviously just had a cup of tea, so now it's obviously time to mix some filler. I use this Hobby Light filler, it's just like a pulser. It's obviously ready to use straight out of the jar, but after it can get a bit, it's not that easy to, it crumbles away. So what I tend to find is obviously to get a piece into my little plastic container, and yeah, it's quite brittle. Obviously what I tend to do is obviously add a little bit of water. You add a bit of water and it just makes it a lot more pliable. Makes it a bit more like a paste. It's a smooth paste. And it's a lot easier to work with. So what I've done is I've just got a bit of styrene. Finish off mixing it with that. It's only the 0.5 styrene, but it's quite good for manipulating all the curves. So pour some onto so what I mean by obviously you can really get it into the positions that you want to. That'd be quite hard to fill that if you were using like a palette knife or something like that. It's very flexible, so I can bend it as I'm going around curves. Get some more. If I use this straight out of the jar, it won't be impossible, but it won't be easier. Also, another tip that I forgot myself is you should just slightly slightly wet the wood, so it makes it easier to just to smooth out. The key is not to try and get it smooth in the first attempt. It's never going to happen. Because after all you'll do is, like I'm doing now, you'll start to pull it back out. So the key is put a first layer on first, best you can. Probably could do a little bit more water. It's not too bad. Fill up any sunken areas. as you can see, that's filled that quite nice. And when that's all sanded back, it's all going to blend in really nice as well. Then you can come back and add another second coat. But anyway, so I'm going to leave it there for today. It's going to take probably a good 24 hours for it to fully set, so it's probably best to leave this video and then obviously carry on tomorrow. Anyway, thank you all for watching again. If you enjoy the videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it helps a small child like myself. And if you can comment on my videos, that's even better, because obviously YouTube seems to like obviously interaction with your videos. So comments and likes is really going to help me grow and really going to help more people see my content. And I'll see you all next time.